Oh, man. Hello, hello. Hi, Ivan. How is everyone? Is everyone having a very good Tuesday? Hola, Southern Life. How are you? It's just me tonight and the kids. So, saludos to Michoacan. Saludos. Hola, Ivelissa. Hi, Michelle. You did. Yes. How can I help you? Do you want to say hi? You can say hi. Here's Dominic. Don't touch, though. You're road tripping across America? That's awesome. Hello to Central California. You say hi?
Bye.
Don't say bye. We're not done yet. We just started.
Mama.
Yes, that's
Mama.
me. And that's Dominic.
Papa.
Yeah. And Daddy's in the pictures.
Papa.
We actually ate out tonight because Fidel is over helping his family out at his grandma's house. So we ate out tonight. Hola. Hi, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. What do you enjoy most about Mexico? I love your channel. Thanks, Elsa. Honestly, I think the fact that everything's so focused around family is my favorite part of Mexico. We go over to family, get-togethers and things like that, and there's nobody on their cell phones. That's like one of my favorite parts, which I know sounds a little cheesy, but it's definitely one of my favorite parts. Oh, you gotta be careful. Thank you. Yeah, so the boys actually do speak both English and Spanish. They're learning both English and Spanish. So, hola, ¿cómo estás? Besitos para los niños. Gracias. Bien, ¿cómo está usted? Hi, Dominic. Everybody's saying hi to you. Oh, well, and the food. I always figure that the food is a given, though, right? Yeah, you definitely can't forget the food. I know. He's such a character. He definitely just wanted to say hi to everyone. My favorite food here is mole poblano. That's my favorite food. It always has been, and it always will be. Oh, that's really nice, Laura. Thank you. You amaze me as a mama and a wife to a paisano. I wish you both much success. He's one lucky guy. Thank you. You were born in Michoacan. That's awesome. Oh, I was wondering if you see or hear volcanoes when it erupts. We don't. No, we have to travel to see them. You can't touch my glasses. You're going to put fingerprints all over them. I know. You're a character tonight. I know. Right when I started to stream, huh? Oh, are you giving them kisses? That's very nice. You tried to send an email. Don't worry. You can't touch the buttons. It just takes me a minute to get through the emails because I work, but I promise that I'll get to everyone's emails. Don't touch the buttons. No, you can't touch the buttons or I'll take it away. Sorry, guys. I was like, it'll be much easier to stream on my computer. I was so wrong. Mariah B. Soto, thank you. That was very nice. Thank you. No, you can't touch the buttons. Hey, you'll end my stream. No. Excuse me. No. I know. You're not being a very good listener either. I know. You think you're hilarious. Saludos to Nashville, to Tlaxcala. His hair looks great, huh? Hey, excuse me. Oh, man, guys. I'm probably going to have to stand up to do this. No, you can't touch the buttons. For real. For seriousness. No buttons. You guys. Sorry, I intended to just come on and answer questions instead of fight with my baby. No, you. You cannot. No, you can't touch the buttons even if you get mad. Oh, this is your first live? Well, welcome. Diana, welcome to what my live is like. Much like my life, a little chaotic. Nope. You can say hi.
Bye.
Oh, or you can say bye. This is the mommy life. This is real life, you guys. If you like what you're watching, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. We got Alabama, Tennessee, Houston. The money, I actually didn't have a hard time learning the money. I love the money though. It's beautiful. I think when you come from the States and all the money looks the same. So it has different pictures, but it's all the same color. And here the money is so colorful and it has so many beautiful things on it. It's so different. Anna, thank you. Thank you. Hello to Merced, Reno Valley, Las Vegas, Raleigh, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Brazil. Look at this kid. I was like, oh, I have a nice quiet life. Diego's first day of school was great. His schooling is going awesome. He's such a smart kid. I'm just so proud of him. I really just, I told him, he was like, you posted all of that. And I was like, of course, I told you I was going to. And he was like, well, that was nice. And I was like, I have to brag about you a little bit. I mean, he's in robotics class and, he's taking JavaScript this year. And I'm just really proud of him. Let's see if I can turn my computer back around because I know I don't know if it's better this way or not, guys. My lighting's a little terrible. Yeah, the orange butterfly on the 100 pesos. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, but you cannot touch the buttons. Thank you. That's very sweet. Was schooling because of the language? Was it an issue with schooling because of the language? Yes. So I'll let you in on the reason that he does an online private school. There's actually a couple different reasons to it. So the first one is that Diego wants to go back to the US to go to college. And so I figured that him in a US-based school would set him up best for that. Now, the second part of it is that we did put him in a school down here. And there was a little bit of a bullying issue. It was honestly pretty normal to what you see in schools when kids go to a brand new school and all of that. But the main problem was that his Spanish he wasn't completely 100% fluent in Spanish. And so the kids down here were, from what I saw, 2 years ahead of what they were in the States. And so not only was he 2 years behind what they were learning, but he also, had that huge language barrier. And so we talked about it a lot. We talked about it with him, and we really just didn't want him to fall even further behind. Hey. Okay. So ask me nicely. Holy cow. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Sorry, guys. We got a troll in here. Let me just report and remove. All right. So let me get back to some questions. Just going to make sure that doesn't have to do it again. Don't worry, Karina. It's reported and done with. Hello to California. All right. How is the pricing on private school? So I don't know. I don't know how the pricing is on private school because I have never explored private schools here in Mexico. We don't have any private schools close enough to us for that to be an option to use a private school here. The one I found in the States is really affordable, and they actually have a couple different options. So if anybody out there is looking for that, please send me an email and I'm happy to discuss it with you and help you out. I do all of that. So yeah, just send me an email. Let's see. We've got California Central Coast. Hi, Juanita. We've got saludos desde Chicago. Saludos. Hi, Ariana. Hola. We've got Salt Lake City in here. Hello, Jose. I know it's super annoying when trolls come on, but I mean, they come with the territory, I guess. I don't know. Just try and ignore it. And I actually do have a lot of moderators, so, they'll catch them and get rid of them. So Fidel's actually helping over at his family. So if you guys saw our post last week, we lost Fidel's grandmother, and we did the funeral and the different things. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't experienced a funeral or how they do it down here. But for the week after the funeral and before they take the cross up to up to the grave, they do rosaries every night. And so Fidel is over helping his family get ready for that. He'll come and get us a little bit later. But every night we go to a rosary for her until Saturday. So that's where Fidel is. He's over helping right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. ¿Cómo va la casa? Pues la casa es bueno, pero ahora no trabajo en la casa por como una semana porque mi marido es abuelita. Entonces, pero mi marido dice que es trabajo poco en la campo y se va otra vez por la casa. So I don't really have any updates on the house. The house all got put on hold for thank you. I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you for sending your condolences and your support. We really appreciate that. So they took a week off, for the funeral and everything that was happening, which is completely understandable. And because everybody that, is working on the house is from town, everybody was involved in, what's happening with the family. So they are starting back up this week, though. They just had some stuff to do in the fields first, and that took priority. But yes, rosary and cafe and pan dulce and condolences. Absolutely. So every single night we've been doing that. Donna, Prophet, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for giving me that. He's just handing me things. Gracias, Ariana. Gracias. ¿Qué es lo más difícil de vivir en México, amiga? Saludos desde West Valley City, Utah. Pues la más difícil de vivir en México. Pues la distancia de mi familia. Pues mi familia es mucho lejos. Yo pienso esa es la más difícil porque ya no extraño nada, pero no extraño nada en los Estados Unidos, pero mi familia y mis amigas, pues es todo. So, para mí es la más difícil. How's the weather over here? So the weather has been actually pretty cold and rainy. So very different from Oaxaca. It was kind of a shock to come back. So I know. I'm excited to see the walls start going up in the house. It's not a bee. It's just a beetle. It's not a bee. It's just a beetle. Yeah, it's okay. It won't hurt you. Hola. Hola. It's not a bee, babe. Hola. Saludos a todos. Let's see. Did you feel the big earthquake and the aftershock? So we actually, it's not a bee, it's a beetle, and it won't hurt you. And Thor will probably eat it. It's not owie. So we did hear, I know, he's not having it. Hi. Just don't push buttons, okay? So we did feel the earthquake. We didn't feel any aftershocks, but it was pretty, it wasn't super strong here where we are. There wasn't any damage. We didn't have any deaths, thankfully. Sweetheart, it's not a bee. But other than that, everybody was okay. So, ¿cómo es el clima? Pues ahora está frío y mucho lluvia. Yeah. I know we did go to Oaxaca. We didn't go to the beach. We didn't do a lot of traveling around Oaxaca because of the pandemic. We went because our main focus this time in Oaxaca was to meet Beth and her family. So that's what we did. I know. It's not a bee. It's a beetle. Sorry, there is a beetle, and my toddler is very concerned about it. Hello. Oh, did Texas have a storm last night? Victor, ¿cuándo vienen a Ciudad de México? La verdad, nosotros se van a la Ciudad de México en noviembre porque mis hijos necesitan nuevos pasaportes por los Estados Unidos, entonces se va allá. So we will be going to Mexico City in November to renew passports for the boys. So that's the soonest I'll be in Mexico City. I know you love animals. Hola, Crystal. I know you love animals. Do you have any cats? I do not have any cats. I don't have cats for a couple reasons. Diego and his dad are severely allergic to cats. I don't know if Dominic is. Yes, I know. It's a beetle. It's not going to hurt you. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It's not owie. And my dogs are honestly, they've never been around cats, so I don't know how they would do, and I don't want to test it out. So yeah, A los niños, ¿dónde le gusta más? Pues la bebé, la verdad es nació aquí. Entonces yo pienso, pues es que él sabe es aquí. Entonces yo pienso, él te gustó más aquí. Pero mi otro hijo dice que te gusta más aquí porque su papá es aquí. So Diego actually likes it. They ask they asked if where the kids like it better. Dominic was born here, so I think Dominic, honestly, this is what he knows, so he probably likes this best. But Diego actually likes it better here because his dad's here, so which makes perfect sense. So Amber Nicole, I love your story, Juanita, and you. Thank you. Are you talking about Annie? Amber, is that you're talking about? Are you getting ready to make tamales? Yeah, so Mexico's Independence Day is coming up. For those of you that know, Mexico's Independence Day is not Cinco de Mayo. It is September 16th. It actually begins September 15th, right? Like that's the eve of it. Anyway, they aren't doing anything here in town because of COVID, so there won't be any big celebrations. You almost knocked over the computer.
Mama.
Yeah, I know you can, but you can't touch any buttons. So sorry, guys. So they won't be doing anything like that in town with it, but we'll probably do dinner, and then we always do the gritos at night, of course. I'm setting you down because you can't push the buttons on my computer. That's not okay. Sorry, guys. Let's see. But yeah, but I'm still excited. I will tell you that my favorite part is the grito because you just go outside and yell at the top of your lungs. I love it. He did get a haircut. Both of the boys got haircuts. Hi, Diane. Saludos a Fidel y los boys. Gracias, Eve. Gracias. It's okay. I can't. I'm trying to switch it around, but here's Diego. You say hi?
Hi.
Hi. No, you can't push the buttons.
Owie.
Yeah, you can come sit down, but you can't push the buttons.
Mama bee.
I know. Here. Ready? Carranza, fam, thank you, Jesus. No. ¿Qué piensa tu esposo del presidente AMLO? La verdad, nosotros no habla de estas cosas en nosotros sociales redes. Did I say that right? I probably didn't say that right. Porque ya aquí en México ya las personas pues es no habla. I don't know how to explain it in Spanish. Oh man, my Spanish is failing me. But essentially, I mean, I have to do this in English. You can't eat my hair. That's gross. You can't talk about like politics and that in Mexico on your social media if you're an influencer like that. It's or an actor or anything like that. So you can actually get fined for it. I found out. So I will not be sharing any opinions about AMLO. Oh, we gotta let go. Thank you. There he goes. Redes sociales. Yeah, thank you. I think I said that right. Ugh. Maribel Sanchez, thank you. God bless you guys. Thank you, Maribel. Wow, I never knew that. Yeah, I actually found that out because here around election times, they give out all kinds of, I call it paraphernalia, right? So I actually we had like a bunch of face masks and I put one on. Yeah, politics are too controversial for sure. I feel like my channel is controversial enough to some people. But I put on a mask to go and get some tacos. I recorded a TikTok about it and then found out that it was a party that didn't support, they're just not a good party. And that's how I found out as I did some more research on it. And I had no idea. So yeah, I steer clear of politics in Mexico. So yeah, no se puede hablar de políticos. Sí. Let's see. Hi, Lucky 13. Hey, hi to Dallas, Texas, Corona, California. Hello. Hola desde Chicago. ¿Qué te gusta de México? Pues la todo. I love everything in Mexico. Oh, my glasses, thanks. It's because I didn't put on any makeup or anything today, so I figured I'd just put on glasses to talk to you guys. Oh, yeah. Do you miss American food? I actually do miss some fast food places, but that's about it. That's basically all I miss. And it's not enough to make me want to go back or anything, but there are sometimes that I wish I could go and, get some like curly fries from Arby's or something, but yeah. But we actually have a lot of fast food places down here that you're used to seeing in the States. So yeah, just a little mix. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. I think I recently subscribed to your channel, so I'm looking forward to seeing what your vlogs are about. Any plans for baby number 3? Not right now. No. No. Oh, thank you, Maria. That was really nice. My favorite holiday in Mexico. So I'm torn between Christmas and Dia de los Muertos. They're both beautiful holidays here, and so I can't really decide between the two, honestly. Have you been to Atlixo? I have been to Atlixo. Yes. Saludos desde la casa de mi abuela. Saludos, Fabian. I look younger with glasses. I'll keep that in mind. Let's see. So I actually don't teach English because I don't have enough time to. I work full time. I have my kids and I'm doing everything that I'm doing on social media. And so I don't have enough time to teach English. I wish that I did, but I don't, unfortunately. I do drink occasionally. I'm not a big drinker and Fidel doesn't drink. I did try mezcal when I went to Oaxaca, which was a new experience. But it was good actually. I was not expecting it to be so strong. And then when I discussed it with my brother-in-laws last night, we were talking about it, and they were like, "Yeah, you should know that all Mexican alcohol is strong, or all alcohol in Mexico is strong." So I was like, I didn't really think about that. Edna Felicios, thank you. Hello from Texas, our most sincere besame to Fidel and y'all's family. Thank you, Edna. Thank you. How's the house coming along? The house is actually doing pretty well. It's pretty much in the same stage that you guys saw. They've done more of the cimientos, which is the foundation portion. So they've done more of that. Fidel said it's coming together. I haven't been over to see it yet. So that's where we're at. They did take a break for the funeral and that this last week. But they're going to start back up on it tomorrow. So Fidel said that he'll record a new video for you guys and we'll get it posted. So the U.S. has government assistance, which helps tremendously. Does Mexico have anything similar, or are you pretty much on your own there? So I haven't really discussed this. Lizette Gonzalez, thank you. I haven't really discussed this because I don't know too much about it, but I will tell you what I do know about here as far as assistance goes. There is a basically universal healthcare here where there's public healthcare for everyone. And you get that if you're a citizen, you qualify for that. The other thing that I have seen them do a lot here is subsidy programs. So there are a lot of, and I can only speak for Puebla. It might be different in other places in Mexico, but in Puebla, they have a lot of different programs every year that provide a variety of different things, but they're aimed to help like farmers or families get homes and things like that. So they'll do subsidy programs for homes here, and where you'll pay like a very small percentage and then the government will pay the rest, and then they build the house. And that's to help you get into your own home. There are programs where you can pay like 1,000 pesos and you can get like 12 to 20 borregos, and then you can raise them. They have programs for fertilizer, for tractors. They have solar water heater programs. They have here in Puebla, they have a bunch of different subsidy programs. And it's basically to help you get things that will help you work and earn money for your family that maybe you can't get, or maybe that you can't afford to pay for in a lump sum. So that's what I've seen. with it, but that's all I know of. I've never looked into any other kind of a program assistance. I have seen assistance programs for like new moms, nursing moms, things like that. So, and then around the pandemic, they were giving out I can't remember what the name of them is now. I'm lost on it, but they came around to every house and they gave huge costals, right? So big giant bags of staple foods for your house, and it also had like cleaners and toilet paper and laundry soap and but then like it had oil and beans and rice and chicken soup and all that kind of stuff in it. So I've seen them do a lot of things like that here. I don't know very much beyond that about it. So, and I don't want to give anyone wrong information. So dispensas, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I see them all the time and now I can't think of them. Yeah. So, I mean, they do have programs, but they're from what I've seen different than what's offered in the States. So, do you like the celebration for Dia de los Muertos? I do. I love it. Yes. Lucky 13 says Mexico is improving a lot with the health system. You know, I get asked about it a lot as far as healthcare goes. And again, I can only give you my opinion. I don't want anybody to get in the comments and be upset about what I say. I'm just giving you my experience. But from what I've seen and what I've experienced, I've had nothing but great healthcare in Mexico, and that's at both the public facilities and the private sector. I will go to the private sector for most things because I don't want to add extra burden to the public system, because that is for people who need to use that system and they, can't afford to go to private doctors. My mother-in-law, though, has a doctor that is in the private sector that she loves and she won't go anywhere else. So, but like I said, all of the doctors that I've been treated by and all the healthcare I've had and my children have had has been a great experience. So I have nothing but good things to say about the healthcare that we've received here. Dressing up for Halloween. So the kids down here dress up, but they dress up for Dia de los Muertos, and it usually involves painting their faces. I haven't seen them dress up in other kinds of costumes or anything like that. It's basically been the face painting. Is abortion legal in Puebla? Actually, Mexico just, I believe that Mexico just legalized abortion. But I'm not 100% sure on all of the rules around it or what the specifics are for Puebla. So Karina, I actually have a video on my experience of giving birth here in Mexico versus giving birth in the US. I have a whole video on it, but there were some differences, obviously, but I had a great experience in giving birth in both places. So no complaints. Let's see. Ola to Chicago. Heidi says, thank you for your knowledge. I am so scared that one day I will be in your position, but much further down in Mexico. I'm so glad you are being very public about your life. Heidi, thank you. I'm very, very sorry that you are living in what I call the shadow of this. And I'm glad that you found my page. I remember 4.5 years ago, trying to find anybody talking about this, and I couldn't find any support. And so it makes me happy to know that you have found me and that I found you. And if there's anything that I can do or any advice that I can help with or just anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Let's see. Saludos to Santiago, Michoacan. I can't pronounce the middle one. I would try, but I'll mess it up, Renee. But saludos. We've got Virginia in here, Texas. Awesome. I will definitely take a look. It's my first time in your live, so I'm sorry if I'm bombarding you with questions. No, don't be sorry. That's what I'm here for. I just wish I could get to everyone's questions, but I try my best to answer the most common ones. Saludos desde Denver, Colorado. Saludos. Hey, glad to make your live video. Yay. I watch all your videos and love them. I'm so glad that you're doing what you're doing. Thank you, Maria. So I'll be completely honest. I've been in a little bit of a funk lately, and I'm going to try and do this without crying. and kind of questioning what I'm doing and if I'm making a difference, which I don't know, maybe some people will find ridiculous, but I don't know. I just got into a little bit of a funk, and I haven't really been live. And then, we've had so much stuff happening down here that's been really hard to go through. And I really tried to take a step back and, remind myself of why I was doing this and why I'm here, and to try and remind myself that I'm making a difference. And that, so I went through a lot of emails. I can't, will you go get brother and ask brother to help you? Diego, will you come help him? So sorry, I didn't mean to segue off into that, but thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. How's the house coming along? Where's Fidel? Fidel's actually over helping with his grandma's rosary, getting ready for that. So he's over there. And the house is just coming along. It's been kind of put on hold for the last week, but hopefully it'll get started back up, of course. But thanks, Amber. I appreciate that. You definitely are making a difference. Thank you. It's sometimes, I think, as much as I try to stay above everything negative that comes with doing this, sometimes it just gets a little overwhelming. And I think that you kind of lose sight of what you're doing, and it feels like you really aren't making a difference. So I'm glad that I have all of you to remind me that I am, and I hope that I am. I hope that I'm, helping in at least a small way for anybody going through it. So thank you, Heidi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Adela. I appreciate that. I know, Dominic. He's like, you're not going to live stream and forget about me. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I won't. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm not going to stop. Every time that I kind of start to question what I'm doing, or the negativity gets really bad, Fidel always makes me go through and just read my emails or like my messages and things like that. And it's a huge reminder of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it definitely keeps me going. Lizette Gonzalez, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Don't forget that if you're in here and you like what you're watching, hit that thumbs up button. I promise I won't cry anymore. Or I promise I'll do my best not to cry again. I can't ever promise for sure. Thank you, Flor. It's okay. You don't, that's the thing is even if you can't relate to the deportation part of our story, or honestly, any part of it, the fact that you're here and listening is huge, right? It's okay. He's okay. That makes a huge difference. So I just appreciate everybody being here and listening. Thank you. Venice Beach. Thanks, Alejandra. Hello, Maria. Oh, thanks, Victor. Mi marido allá está con su familia ahora preparando por is it Rosario? Por su abuelita. He's doing the rosary. Do you consider to come back to the U.S.? Enrique, right now we have no plans to go back to the U.S. We aren't interested in going back to the U.S. There's a couple things that go into that. Financially, we aren't willing to, put our money into that right now. Our kids are really little and we're really happy in Mexico, and we just want to enjoy them being little, and we just want to raise our family. And, we're doing things here that mean so much more to us than going back to the States when we're not interested in it, like building our home and, making sure that our kids are set for their futures. And those are all things that we're like able to do, which is incredible and feels great. And so, yeah, and it's also just really emotionally draining to try and go through that again when it's not a guarantee. Brian, I see you, Brian. I see you. Hola desde Massachusetts. Hola. Oh, Amber, thank you. Amber, you should probably email me. I feel like you and I need to talk. I'm a little concerned. How often do you come to the United States? So we used to go once a year. COVID has definitely changed that. We haven't been back up during the pandemic. We were there when the pandemic first hit the U.S. And it was really, really hard to get home, which is also why I don't recommend Aeromexico. By the way, as an airline, I had a lot of problems with them trying to get home, but so we haven't been back up. We're hoping to go very soon. So hopefully we will. We've been working on things like Dominic is now required to wear a mask in the airport and things like that because he's over the age of 2. So we've been working on things like that. He's doing great. He's wearing his mask. And so we're working on things like that so that we can go back and visit. So hopefully very, very soon we'll be able to go back. Thanks, Cat Dog. I loved that show, by the way. I have this is a little side note, but just because your name is Cat Dog, I have Nickelodeon pajama pants that have all of the, like, they have Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and Cat Dog and Aro Monsters. They have all of them on them, and they're like my favorite pajama pants. So that's what that reminded me of. Do I have a driver's license here? I do not yet. However, we did go and ask them what paperwork I needed. I now have all of the paperwork. So I'm just waiting to make an appointment. And then once I can make an appointment, just because my work schedule has been crazy, once I can make an appointment, though, I can go over and do it. I don't know if they'll let me record it, but I'm going to do my best to record it for you guys so that you can see what it's like to get a driver's license in Mexico. How can we send you and the kids gifts? P.O. Box. So we actually don't have a P.O. Box or a way for you guys to ship us things. We've looked into it, but it's really expensive. I would hate to think that you guys are spending that much money to send things down here. And there's also kind of a safety concern for me and the family as far as just releasing a lot of information. So look at him back there looking for things that he can mess with. So we haven't set up anything yet, but we are looking to see if there are ways that we can, work around those issues. Was it easy to become a resident here? I actually felt like it was a very straightforward process, that there weren't any hidden anything in the process of becoming a citizen here. I started out on a visitor visa, and I went in actually thinking that I was going to do my temporary residency based on my marriage. But then I found out that I could do permanent residency based on our oldest son, Diego's citizenship in Mexico. And the lady at the immigration office explained that is Mexico's way of keeping families together. And so when you have a child that is a citizen of Mexico, if you are not a citizen of Mexico, you can fast track to permanent residency in order to make sure that there are no disruptions in your family. So I honestly think that that's a really awesome thing that Mexico does. And so I did not find it crazy or hard or difficult or anything like that. It was very straightforward, very well explained, and yeah, very different than the US. So Jesus, have you sent me an email? If you haven't, please send me an email. I know he looks really cute with his haircut. He looks so grown up. So because Diego started school, we got Diego a new backpack. We didn't want to leave Dominic out, so we got Dominic a backpack, but we got one with wheels and a handle. And so he's been putting all of his cars in it and pushing it around the house. That's what he does all day. He's obsessed with his new backpack. Thank you, Hilda. Las Cruces, New Mexico. Hello, Araceli. I know, 6th grade, middle school. So crazy. And he actually, he blazed through their Spanish classes. So he's actually taking 9th grade Spanish this year, which I think is awesome and I'm so excited about. So he's taking 9th grade Spanish this year. So he should actually probably by 9th grade, he'll have all of his language credits for high school completed. So yeah, actually, Mackenzie, both of the boys are dual citizens. So they're citizens of both Mexico and the US. Yep. And they did that. They got that by birthright. So saludos desde San Diego. Where's your Juanito? He's right here. He's all over the place. I agree, Jim Bob. That's why I want him to send me an email so that I can make sure I get his message. Let's see. Oh, the first time you've been able to watch the live? Well, I'm glad that you made it. It was an impromptu, or else I would have given everybody a heads up, but I just decided that it had been a long time and I needed to kind of get out of my funk, and talking to all of you guys and answering your questions really helps with that. So that's why I'm here. Can't wait to move to Mexico. My husband's family is from Mexico. That's awesome, Melanie. I can't wait for you to experience it as well. What's my real name? My real name is Candace. That's my real name. And the 70 on La Guarita has no meaning. It was just what TikTok had available when I began telling my story. And so that's what and then I didn't want to change it after that. So I just kept it. So, oh, you're usually working. I understand that. That's okay. Well, I'm glad that you got to make it to a live. Hello, Janet's Toy Review. Saludos to Morelos. Sorry. Me encantó Dominic, Guarito Mexicano. Me gusta, mira lo que le gustan las tunas. Ya, sí, él encanta las tunas, fruta, todo. What does everyone here call me? Güerita. Or Weta. Yeah. Yeah, that's what everybody calls me. Or Candy. A lot of people call me Candy. Your husband's from Pueblo? That's awesome. De nada, Dinora. Hi, Erica from California. Thank you. Saludos to Phoenix. And saludos to Houston. Oh, I'm so sorry, Anita. Wow, this is the first time catching live. I can't believe it. So happy. We want to see Dominic. Adela, he's been in and out of here. He's kind of all over the place. Right now, he took his new backpack into the bedroom, and I'm pretty sure he's, just putting cars in and out of it. So that's probably what he's up to right now. Hi, Silverio. Hello, hello. I do like semitas. Yes, I love semitas. Your husband always calls you Weta? That makes sense. Food in Mexico is more natural, free of pesticides. Most of the time, yeah. My brother and his friend, were going to visit Mexico in 2021, but COVID came, so we planned to sometime later, 2022. No, I think that makes sense, Moonchild, for sure. But I hope that you get to visit really soon. I think you'll love it. So my husband calls me Morenita. Oh, really? I love to see what y'all are up to. Congratulations on building of your new home. Thank you, Anna. It's been an incredible process, and honestly overwhelming, but a good overwhelming. Just because I still can't believe that it's happening. I still just can't believe that it's happening. It was something that we didn't expect to happen for another 4 to 5 years. So the fact that it's all happening and it's real and I can see it, going up, it's an incredible thing. I'm speechless. I have no words except for thank you, because it's because of you guys. You guys are, tolerating a bunch of YouTube ads to help us get to that goal a lot faster. And it's amazing to see how many people will take time out of their day to watch some YouTube ads to help you accomplish your goal. It's just incredible. It gives me hope. What is the altitude of where we live? It's really high, but I don't know the exact number. I used to, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'll look it up and then I'll try to mention it in my next video for you. Oh no, you had a full knee replacement? Oh, I hope that you get better really soon. Have you had bad experiences in Mexico, like being in danger? I have not, Danny and Rosie. I have not had any bad experiences. I haven't felt unsafe. And I've had a lot of people say, well, wait till you get pulled over by the cops. We've been pulled over and I've never felt unsafe. But yeah, I feel, and this is just me and it doesn't discredit anybody that's had a bad experience in Mexico, but I actually feel safer here in Mexico than I did living in Salt Lake City, Utah. So hello from China. Hello. That's awesome. Greetings from Chicago with a bunch of smiley faces. I see you, Erica. Saludos desde Boston. Saludos. Saludos, saludos. I can't believe that we've been on here for almost 45 minutes. It went by so fast. I love your personality and your uplifting spirit. Thank you, Jessica. Congrats on the house. I'm Mexican and been to Mexico only once. when I was 14 for a reality check from my single mom with 5 kids. No way. Do you remember a lot of your experience in Mexico though? Was it a good experience when you got to come down? I hope that it was. When is our house going to be done? So let's see. Fidel said a year to a year and a half. Originally, he now thinks about a year. So yeah. He does think, however, and I don't know if we've disclosed this on any of I thought that I did on my last slide, but I may not have. He actually thinks that the first floor will be completed in the house and ready to move into it in December. So I could be living in my house as soon as December, which is crazy to me. And definitely awesome because my animals need a lot more space than what I have right now. But so hopefully fingers crossed that that's the case. And then they'll work on the second floor while we're there. So we love to see you making tortillas. I should do another tortilla video. I agree. I actually, so my comadre and her sister are actually going to help me make tamales on Saturday morning for the last day of Fidel's grandma's funeral. And wait, I don't know how to describe it best because I don't know how to say it in how to translate it to English. But so Saturday we do tamales, and I think they're doing memelitas and ponche and a bunch of other stuff. And so I'm gonna go over there, and they're gonna help me put them all together, and that's so that we can take them for the last day. So we were pulled over in Mexico also. Once they found out I was from the US, they wanted nothing else with us. They usually just ask me a bunch of questions. So we've been pulled over, I think 3 different times. And every time a second officer has come over to my side of the vehicle and has just asked me questions like, how long have you been here? And do you speak Spanish? And on and on and on. And then it turns into, well, do you like living here? And things like that. So, but yeah, I haven't had bad experiences, thankfully. So we were in Michoacan. Food was great. Shower toilet with the water hose outside and the hole in the ground. But yes, it was quite the experience. Fun overall. Yeah, it's definitely a different experience. I remember my first shower in Mexico was a bucket shower, and I actually didn't mind it. And I was like, this saves a lot of water to do it this way. And it wasn't bad. It just saved water. So, and was different. So your own house. So the house that we're building right now, Fidel thinks that we'll be able to move in by end of December to the first floor. But right now we are renting a home right now. Hola desde Aguascalientes. That's awesome. Hello from Hot Waters. Hello. Yeah, so we are renting right now. I do know how to make mole, but it's mole poblano. That's what I know how to make. So sweet and spicy. Let him know. Thank you. Saludos desde California. Saludos. Oklahoma. Yeah, I remember those bucket showers, right? And then we were renting another house that was very similar to this kind of house. And one of the water pipes, there was an issue with one of the water pipes. And so we had to switch over to the bucket showers. And I didn't mind it at all. And Diego actually really likes the bucket showers. So thank you, Maribel. Thank you. Do you miss your family in the US? Absolutely. Of course. No question. I do miss my family and friends all the time. And I don't think that part will ever go away. Obviously, I'm always going to miss them, but I can fortunately go back and see them, which a lot of people can't. So I definitely try not to take advantage of that, but take that for granted. So saludos desde Ohio, California. Saludos from Fort Worth as well, California. I want to see Dominic. He actually is in the bedroom watching Kung Fu Panda 3. So that's why he hasn't come back out, because he must have realized that it was on, and so he stopped to watch it. Oh, that's awesome, Jessica. No, I love that. I think that's great. Your kids will remember the food. They'll always remember the food. I don't know, Shelby. Brings good memories. Yeah, I agree. I love them too. I think I'm gonna start doing that in my house. Yeah, I love the bucket showers. What kind of flooring in the new house? So I did get a lot of pushback on this because I talked about it on one of my videos, but we are actually going to do stamped concrete in the house. That's our goal for it. I want something that's durable. And there were a lot of people that had a lot of opinions on trying to clean them. And I completely understand because there are some that are stamped to look like hardwood flooring. I think that we're going to discuss that with the company in more detail so that I can get an idea of that. But they have the stamped concrete that just looks like tile. And so I imagine that cleaning it isn't any better or worse than cleaning tile, to be completely honest. But I don't know. I haven't had stamped concrete floor. But it also is much more affordable, at least where we are. And so that's what we're gonna go for. That's what we're aiming for. We found a company in Puebla. I believe that they're located in the capital of Puebla. And so we're right now reaching out to them to talk to them about it. And of course, I'll record it for you guys with their permission, obviously. But I'm hoping that they'll, let me record it, and so that you guys can see how it's done and all of that. So we got a stamped concrete for my carport and the driveway, and I love it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have done it for their outside, but there are a lot of people here that have done it for the inside, and they really like it. And the cost difference is insane. So I'm all about saving money. So I'm definitely. So I actually, Martha, I thought that I would miss carpet. I don't miss carpet though. I definitely don't miss carpet. I love the colored concrete. I think it's very pretty. I love all the different stamps that you can choose. And I think they do a beautiful, like a beautiful job at it. Melissa, not to sound rude, but why do you make short videos so much compared to more longer length videos? Just a thought, but seems like they are clickbait videos. With all due respect, no offense. So I'm not offended, but I'm always taken aback by this because here's the thing. I am posting the exact same amount of long videos. My long videos have not changed. You're still getting, I try to do 1 to 3 a week of the long videos. They take longer to edit, and I have a full-time job and a family, so I do my best to get as many up as I can. The short videos is a new feature from YouTube. And so I started putting those on for people that wanted more insight into our life that maybe don't use other platforms like TikTok and Instagram. So I thought that would be a way to give you guys a little bit more of our family. So I think that a lot of people are thinking that I'm only posting short videos because you're seeing more short videos, but it's just because now you're seeing me post every single day instead of once to 3 times a week. But I'm going to be honest. I have gotten a lot of comments like that. I did a poll. The majority of the poll liked the short videos, but I'm getting comments about it that are starting to kind of hurt my feelings. And so I think that I'm going to shy away from it. And I mean, I honestly just want to give you guys the most content that I can. And I want you guys to be able to see as much of our life as you want to. And so I honestly just thought that was a cool new feature, and that would be a great way to give you guys more of the little bits and pieces that I share on my other platforms. And I do seem to be getting a lot of pushback on it, unfortunately, which is disheartening for me because I promise I'm giving you the same amount of content. I had somebody that was like, I haven't seen a short video from you in weeks. And I was like, I have uploaded 6 long videos. I'm like, I've, honestly, 6 long videos. You've gotten 6 in the last 3 weeks. There's a lot of long videos to watch. So, understandable. Thanks. You do you. Don't let people discourage. No. It's okay, Melissa. I get it. I just, I like that you guys like the short videos. I just can't tell. I think I just don't. My thing is I don't want to upset people. I don't want to upset you guys. I don't want to upset people enough that they don't want to watch our content anymore and things like that. I just wish there was a way that I could convey to you or not to you in particular, but to everyone, that they are literally just extra pieces of content for you instead of not getting any posts from me. And so that's what I wanted to do, is just give you, I just wanted to give you more of our life as much as I can. But I can't always edit, edit long videos. I just don't have enough time to do it. I wish if I could, I would give you guys a long video every single day, but I don't have the time to do it. So I have to just do my best and work with what I have. No, but thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you asking, and that I do. I appreciate you asking and not being rude about it. So, thank you guys. Thank you. I know it is. Well, and that's the thing too. It is really hard to please everyone. What you ever think about epoxy interior floor? Looks so beautiful. Okay. So I did look into this. The thing that freaks me out about epoxy flooring is that it's not very popular here, and it's hit or miss whether or not it's done correctly. And so I worry because it does have to be cured a certain way and things like that. And so I was, the reason I shied away from it is just because I don't want to have a bad experience and then have to pay again to fix it and things like that. So just because it's not common enough, and I haven't gotten enough good feedback from people who have done it here to do it. So, but I did look into it, I promise. Adela Garay, saludos a tu familia tan hermosa. Gracias, Adela. Gracias. Muchas gracias. I know. I don't know what that is, actually. Who the F cares? That's the username. That's not being mean. I actually don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. Your short videos are a focus on the highlights of a long video. I agree that, well, they're just little tidbits that I get to record and share of my life. And so I just want everybody to be able to enjoy them. And I don't want you to feel like you have to go to other platforms to do so. So Adriana, I never comment on your videos, but I do love them. Oh, thank you. That's okay. Thanks for sharing. You're an amazing person. Well, thank you for being here and watching. I appreciate it. Epoxy also scratches easily. That's another thing that I got, that it scratched easily. And I have boys that are very, very rough on everything, including my husband. So I have to make sure what I get is durable. I also am trying to steer away from any kind of light wall coloring or anything like that because of fingerprints. So, Liz Bullock, thank you. We love all your videos. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. Oh, I see you're using his phone. That's okay. Thank you. Also, I see people in Mexico putting red brick as floors, and also looks good. Oh, I haven't seen that. That would be really pretty. Yeah, I honestly haven't seen that yet. How would you clean that on the inside though? Because you'd have to put some kind of finish over it, right? So we're undecided on what color the house will be. I haven't picked any colors for the interior. But the exterior, Fidel and I are going back and forth. Because I have thought about like forest green. He has thought about like an earthy red tone. He's also talked about like beige, but my sister-in-law is getting ready to paint hers beige, and so I don't want to copy her. So we're going back and forth. If you guys have suggestions, let me know. Hey, I'm going to try and pronounce this correctly, but I'm so worried that I'm going to mess it up, but I have seen you. Saludos desde San Diego. Saludos. Imaginación, Mexico. Did I get it right? Was I even close? Thank you. Gracias. Gracias por estar aquí. I know. I loved being able to share our trip to Oaxaca. I tried to record as much as possible, but I really did want to be in the moment also. And so once we were done making dinner, that's when I turned my phone off, and I was like, I think I did a live on TikTok as well for a minute. But I really just wanted to be in the moment. So a quilt. I love quilts. So my grandma quilts, and I have a couple of my grandma's quilts down here with me, and I'm very protective over them. So I love quilts. Liz, send me an email because I would love to pay you to make me a quilt. That would be incredible. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for being. Oh, I didn't know you guys were verified too. What's up, verified? Let's see. Yeah, some kind of, yeah, looks like varnish. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I love the forest green color. Yeah. I do too. Timoteo Tapia Ramirez. Thank you. Yeah, Liz, send me an email. Absolutely. Make a YouTube explaining my name. What do you mean? Like my social media name? Get the Home Depot app and take a picture of your future home and change the colors right on the pic. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't know that you could do that. That's cool. My exterior is olive green, beige, and white. See, that sounds really pretty, Brenda. I like that. Saludos. Oh, okay. Explaining my social. Other option is tile that looks like real hardwood floors. Yeah, but and we were initially going to do tile in the house, but we honestly, the reason that we were the thing that sold us, I think, the most on the stamped concrete, other than it being more durable than tile, like it, less chance that it would break and crack, is just the cost difference. It's so significantly different cost-wise. Tile's so much more expensive to put in than the stamped concrete. So that's honestly, and I want the same flooring throughout my house. I don't want different flooring in each room. I just want the same flooring throughout the whole house. Is that boring? Thank you. Yes, it will have a garage. My husband needs a garage. He deserves a garage. He hasn't had one. So yes, we'll definitely have a garage. They'll have a 2-car garage. Oh, hola, Gloria. Evelyn, not as many as you would think, actually. How many rooms will your house have? And would it be Mexico style or US from the outer? So from the outside, it'll, I don't know. I think it looks like a mix of both, but it's very simple. Our house doesn't have a lot of, elaborate designs in it. I didn't want anything elaborate. I just wanted a lot of open spaces and big spaces. But I believe that it'll be 5 rooms. One of them's an office, and then both the boys have their own bedroom. We have a spare bedroom and a master bedroom, I believe. I'd have to go back and look at the plans. I agree, Moonchild. With stamped concrete, you can also change the color easily without too much work. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice. Oh, is there another troll in here? Don't worry. I have lots of moderators, guys. They'll get rid of them. They'll get rid of them very quickly. Hola. Lucky 13, if you see that, can you take that out? Yeah, it's popping up again. Welcome to Mexico, Puebla. I love Mexico. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Let's see if I can get them out. Boop. They should be gone. So yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up because this kid needs to go take a shower because he was out in the campo today. So I'm going to wrap this up so that I can go give him a shower and we can get ready to go over to the rosary. Yeah, that's your car backpack. You're right. Good job. And that's the puppy. Whoa. All right, guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you being here and coming and hanging out with me and for hitting that thumbs up button and just asking a bunch of questions and being a part of, our journey and on and on and on. So thank you so much for being here. Can you say bye? Bye. Bye-bye. Good job. That was so good. Can you wave? Say bye-bye. Bye. All right, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye.
No soy de bajo. Thank you. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for being here.